So, today I want to talk to you about the fancy word of imposter syndrome. And imposter syndrome is just another word to describe insecurities. And these are insecurities that may have happened in your life or things that you have not tried until today. So these can be things like, I am insecure because at 12 years old, my parents told me that and I believe that. Or it could be an insecurity about something that happened to you in school. Or it can be something that you've seen on TV and it's like, oh my God, it's so scary, like bungee jumping or something like that. Or it could be with driving, maybe you're scared of driving. But in order to move away from those nagging thoughts, uncomfortable beliefs, that mindset that can actually hurt you because it's actually hurting you, what you should actually be doing is saying to all of that, fuck it. Because this all entire live events define how you feel, but they do not define who you are as a person. I had insecurities about my weight. I had insecurities if boys ever would like me or not. I had insecurities about dancing. I had insecurities about podcasting and YouTube. And then I realized that all those thoughts that I was having were actually setting me back to have more beliefs and negative beliefs and more insecurities. And they were actually not letting me take action into the things that I really wanted to do, because I was so afraid. Could you understand that I could not let somebody drive me because I was so freaking out that we would crash or something like that, or get on a plane, So all those actions, all those things that I wanted to do were not letting me move forward. They were actually trapping me in my brain. And if you recall a few episodes behind, I told you the story that I was so afraid about doing podcasting because I hated my voice. So I went to a vocal coach and I took lessons because that was the only way that I could actually get that past me. And then I developed new techniques that I actually apply today to myself and to my clients, how they can actually overcome those insecurities that I had myself. And all of these insecurities, you probably see me here and you think, I don't see any of that. She looks pretty extroverted. Oh my God, yeah, look at her. She's talking to a camera. Yes, exactly. I'm talking to a camera. And I want you to think of this way. I mean, there's so many people that are so famous right now that they all started with a certain insecurity. And they actually all tell you the biggest insecurity they have. And most of them is things like this. They're afraid to be on camera. They're afraid to talk. They're afraid to public speaking. They're afraid to express themselves because they thought that they were going to be judged, right? But they overcame that. So everybody starts from zero. They weren't special then. They're special now. That doesn't mean that you are not special. The world only has one you. Right? So you cannot feel the insecurity because you're comparing maybe yourself to somebody that is more famous. Well, they started in zero, and the only advice I can give you right now to overcome these insecurities on social media is to actually go head on. Because if you want to do a podcast, a YouTube, a reel, a TikTok, all these sort of things that are in front of others, actually, these are things that are happening in front of gadgets. You are doing this in front of a camera, or you are doing a TikTok in front of your mobile phone, or you're doing a YouTube video or a podcast in front of a microphone. These are simple gadgets designed to help you promote your business. So why would a product, a simple gadget, be so intimidating? And the fact is, the more that you decide to do YouTube videos, the better you get at it because your personality comes out, right? But the more you start doing your podcast, you feel more relaxed, you feel more in tune because you're getting, the more you do it, the better it gets. Also, you see the hair that is driving me crazy. The more TikToks, the more reels you create, you're going to be getting better. You may not like them, but you are getting better because you are getting the hang of what you actually should be doing. And it's very simple because the more you practice, the better you get at something. The more you do something, the better you get at something, right? So when you actually show up to you, you show up to your brand, you show up to your business. When you decide you want to hide, curl under a tree, go into fetal position, you want to grab onto something, then you're like, no, I don't want to do it. It's actually hurting you more. So those leads, those sales that you want in your business will not come if you continue to be hiding and crawling under and feeling insecure. The only way that you will overcome your judgment is by actually stop judging yourself. That is the moment when you will actually be free from anything. You will not care. And that is why I said to you what I said at the beginning. Something that I said and whispered very loud, which I will not repeat. But the moment you actually don't care, the moment you move on, you put your head on, that is the moment that you will be free from anything that you want to do in your life. And when you're able to liberate and be free and have all the mental freedom to do whatever you set your mind to, that is the moment that you will become fearless and visible to everybody. Your business will skyrocket because you are treating yourself first. And if you don't know how to liberate yourself, I tell you, create a list. Create a bragging list of all the things that you are good at and everything that you have accomplished. And these are lists for you. These are lists and things and accomplishments about yourself, things that you have done in your business, things that you have overcome. I want you to find out and put a list of things of all the skills that you have that nobody else has. Why? Because this is your bragging list to you, not to somebody else. Who cares about somebody else, right? The problem here is you. And you gotta create your list so that you feel better and then you can do your podcasts and your reels and your videos and your lives and anything you set your mind to that is in front of somebody else. Okay? So I hope this helps. I hope to see you next week. Bye-bye.